All right, I will make a motion to open the Owensville Town Council meeting on September the 2nd, 2025, 6:30 PM.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. If y'all would please stand and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, just as a reminder, this meeting is being recorded. Anyone who speaks is giving permission to be recorded and posted on our YouTube channel and the other town website. Virtual participation is not monitored, so you can watch the meeting, but if you need or want to speak, it must be in person. All right, everybody have a chance to go through the meeting minutes from August the 5th? Okay. If there are no questions or concerns, I will make a motion to approve the August 5th, 2025 meeting minutes.
A second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right. Same with the claims from the town. Everybody had a chance to look at those. If there are no concerns, no questions, I will make a motion to approve the town's claims from August the 5th, 2025 through September the 2nd, 2025 in the amount of $160,579.61.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Everybody had time to look over the Park and Rec Board meeting from July the 29th.
Yes.
Okay, if there are no questions or concerns, I will make a motion to approve the Park and Rec Board meeting minutes from Tuesday, July the 29th, 2025.
A second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And the claims from the Park and Rec Board. If there are no questions or concerns on that one, then I will make a motion to approve the Park and Rec Board claims in the amount of $5,483.87.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. All right, so, resolution to transfer funds into the clerk treasurer section to cover expenses. In the amount of $1,000? Yeah, so,
It took me a moment
oh, you're fine.
to understand it.
Yeah, it's for
Yeah,
the conference,
okay.
so I will make a motion to approve resolution 2025-7, transferring funds into the clerk treasurer section to cover expenses for the conference.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we have an adjustment, and I do not believe the young lady is with us. That is okay. So, couple months ago, 3 months ago,
Yeah, about 3 months ago.
we had Cameron Callison come in asking to have her bill adjusted. Unfortunately, she had only just begun with water payments because she had just put the water in, so we didn't have anything to go off of. So she gave us 3 months to get a rate on her. Looks like Karen was able to do that. They're gonna be able to adjust sewage off of the bill that was from May, I think, wasn't it?
It looks like,
I think it was from May,
yes, ma'am.
from her May bill. In the amount of $282.34, which will make her new bill $105.16. Make a motion to approve that.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Rick is not, well, sorry, not to that one yet. So the land survey for the easement on the Wilder property is in. So now we're do you need a motion to pay that?
Yeah, go ahead and do that,
Okay.
yeah.
Make a motion to pay Kiesel Land Surveying in the amount of $1,185 for the survey of the easement on the Wilder property.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so now we need to
The
get,
easement drafted, yeah.
yep,
We need the particulars that you all probably need to vote on, and I'll need a copy of the survey for the legal description, and the information that you vote on to put in there as far as electric bills and things like that, and what happens if there's problems in the future.
Yeah. This is kind of a different camp, if I'm not mistaken. This is a unique situation.
So what do we want to do?
so,
Cover here? They're paying for it and we're reimbursing them, or what?
so, well, we need to put language in there, basically stating that we are going, the easement should include the pump area, the whole pump. That way we are able to repair or replace that pump at our cost if it is needed, if there's an issue with it in the future, like years from now. Hopefully not anytime soon. And then on the electric, we kinda need to just come up with what we think the electric is going to cost them and give them a stipend per year. You know, I mean, we're talking about a pump that is very rarely gonna run. They put it on their electric grid.
I don't know how exact you want to be on that, but I can figure that out for you if you got a per watt, per 100 watt, whatever it is. You know,
Yeah, we don't have any of that information on this.
if it's this size, the motor's all I really need. Cost you so much to run per hour, you know? According to this, it looks like it does include the actual
Yes.
station.
I mean, without knowing the actual information, we're just kinda making a guess on how much to make the stipend for. I wouldn't know how to,
You could vote to have him calculate it, and you could approve it pending his calculation, not to go over a certain amount, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
I think we can, I'm okay with that.
on this law.
So, make a motion to approve, or to add well, to approve a stipend, that is equal to the calculations that
Yeah, we can,
Matt comes up with, not to exceed $150 a year.
yeah, it should.
I mean, we're really talking about a pump that's not gonna be using electricity unless we're having like a 100-year flood again, or 100-year rain. It's about the only time that becomes an issue.
Are we in need of a motion, or are we actually just talking about the language that's going in the ordinance?
You're actually talking about the language that I'm gonna put into the ordinance,
And
I'll
then we're gonna
draft it in
approve
the
it.
next meeting.
So we
and
really
have
don't
to
need a
approve
motion
it.
right now, we just need to decide what we wanna put in the ordinance.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that it's hard to,
I do have a question about this that would go something that needs to be put in there. Is there a battery backup on this thing?
I don't know, he came
I
in and
can't-
explained it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't
they-
remember,
He went into very detailed information.
because that would be something that will be an expense to maintain on top, you know?
the question, hindsight,
Yeah, it never came up.
like, could we not have ran the electric from the original pump station?
So,
I was not here when which is,
so Billy had an argument, a good argument for that, and I don't remember, because it's been 4 months ago.
Mhm. There was a reason why he said it, I don't remember.
okay,
There was something about the grid that the pump station is on.
If the
Was it,
pumps-
if the pump station grid goes out, then that pump is gonna go out too?
And that,
Is that what it was?
and that would put the responsibility on us, to
Yeah.
whereas if they are without power, it's their responsibility to hook a generator up or whatever to keep that pump going during a storm. If I'm not mistaken.
No, I think that's still on us. That's why we put the beacon on there. So the beacon
So
the
we
beacon
will-
is battery powered,
Mhm.
battery backup, and it will alert whenever the pump is
Yeah, if
full.
it's without power. Yeah,
and they're not on the same grid, that if the pumping station goes out, their house doesn't lose power?
I don't think so.
maybe we can.
That's just a messy ordinance is all I'm thinking.
It is,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
A lot of details that cause problems. Can we table this until Billy gets back? Is that saying we got time to do that?
Well, no, I mean, we're not gonna change anything.
No, not with
electrical at this
this, but
point.
with-
It's really more of whether or not what we're gonna put in the ordinance.
Yeah.
So, how do we do this?
I say she needs to.
You want $150, not to exceed $150?
Per electric a year, because I don't think they're gonna go over
I
that.
don't think it's gonna go over that either. If it does,
How do we pay that?
It'd be,
A credit on their water bill?
no, they would
No.
actually get
No,
a
I
stipend
think we
check,
should check.
Just your check,
just like
okay.
cell phone stipend and stuff like that. For the
So
guys.
this would be monthly, or
I think yearly would be,
yearly at the beginning of the year?
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be much.
We wouldn't put a time frame on it, would we?
Do what?
Wouldn't put a time frame on it, would we?
No, when we're not
For
taking,
like- For like 10 years.
and then after that, that person, it's all their. I mean, I think until we,
I mean, we're setting up a situation where we're gonna have whoever's in that seat is gonna have to remember to do this every year. And of course, it's on the books, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud.
But we're also in a situation where, I mean, until they go back in and completely redo that whole entire pump station and get rid of the issue that was created by the way they put it in the first place, can we really say, yeah, we screwed up here, but now we've been taking care of it for this long, now the new property owner has to take care of it. You know what I mean?
It would be, if they went to sell the house, it would be something that they would have to disclose to any potential buyers, and they would be aware of it. And we could do it that way, where, it's for this owner until they sell.
I don't know, I see it both ways.
Yeah, I'd say that's, yeah.
What's
I wouldn't want something
time
like
frame
that this
on
close,
fixing the
by
pump
a
station?
house like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to-
let's say,
Right.
Priority?
planning, yeah.
You handing it off to the next board. I don't know.
If,
Do you wanna table it and maybe have a special session with Billy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
And then
maybe,
maybe we can get the guy who installed it to come talk to us also.
or at least have Billy get some information about it.
Yes.
That we
yeah,
can, from that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
moving on. Got two of those. Did you get one of those?
I did not, I need one.
I mean, just one last
Sorry
thing,
about that, they were stuck together.
we could just put it in there until we deem it abandoned, I guess. Like the pump station is to be corrected. I mean, we shouldn't have a Band-Aid on a Band-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right. I'm done.
We'll talk about it more.
Seems like a little bit
Yeah,
of
that's a big, big expense for that pump station.
All right. Bearish Consulting, you have to come in, they're coming in tomorrow, Friday. Do a bunch of work on the backup servers. For $870.75. Make a motion to approve Parrish to do the work on the servers, and backup equipment. The amount of $870.75.
I second.
All in favor? Aye. Rick has a building, a lean-to, that he thinks he needs. Can't wait till he sees me say that on video.
It's gonna be attached to the new bill.
Okay. You know what he's using this one for?
Yes, he said he would be putting mowers in there, trying to create a space for all their millings, dump truck.
This price is so low.
Yeah,
I mean, it's,
He got it done as quick as he could.
I'm assuming they're gonna build it.
Yes, they're gonna do it.
So is he ordering from,
Should be also their timing.
is he ordering from 3 different companies, or what's going on here?
No, he's getting most of the
He's
stuff
got a
from
quote from
Menards.
Menards and he's got a quote.
And then
from
the
DC
metal
for
roof
metal.
is coming from DC Metals. That's where he got the metal roof from on the other building.
I'm good with the pricing.
Is this the total price for,
This is
Yep.
just his workup and then this is his quote for that material
Mm-hmm.
I see.
plus DC.
So the 566 is the roof metal. And
From DC,
the
okay.
AC,
And then the Menards is the other
We
5.
don't have the total for that.
Well, but he already,
We just have a total for all of it.
right, he added all this up.
And I don't see a total, but, yeah, I guess so, they're
Oh,
1,151,
11, yeah, up here.
so.
you good with it? Does he still have that? I mean, he's
Mhm.
made he built a lot of buildings this year already.
Yeah, we still got it.
A lot of lean-tos.
Mm-hmm.
Get that voice in B8. All right. Make a motion to approve building materials for a lean-to for the shop building in the amount of $1,666.91.
A second.
All those in favor?
uh,
Aye. Billy couldn't be here with us, but Josh did reach out. He didn't have anything new for us, but they were still moving along with the survey and the
Mm-hmm.
intent, the notice of intent
Yeah.
out there on that project. Not Roger, do you have anything? No?
Barney.
Alright, and then the picnic tables,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know if anybody's been over there this afternoon or this evening at the library yard, but there were 2 new picnic tables that are very nice. I noticed them first thing when I got over there. I thought maybe them people brought their own picnic tables. I thought, well, that was nice. But they did not. Those actually belong to the Parks Board. They bought 4 of them. They are $350 a piece. Their big plan is that each division of the town, for lack of a better term, would buy 4 apiece. We would end up with 16 total. So they were asking if the town would like to participate and buy 4 to fulfill that 16. 4 of them cost $1,400. With shipping, it's $1,573.17. And the idea is that there'll be 16 tables available, and anybody that has something going on that weekend can use any number of the 16.
Do we have the money?
Do you have money set aside for that, Vanessa?
Yes, it'll come out of the
Yeah,
edit.
I know,
Yeah.
then, so these do break down, they are powder coated, what else?
They fold up, they fold up.
They fold, they fold up, they're portable. The other option from this is a, stationary or a permanent one. That one actually costs somewhere around $1,000 a piece. So that would be a lot more expensive and,
I do have one question about the folding aspect of it. Is there some kind of insight that these are gonna be used at other places?
Inside,
No, are they gonna be taken from there and used for different, like the town watermelon
That's
fest, or
the-
moved around to different events and things?
yes.
so that, yeah, that's the premise of having all four divisions of the town,
Yeah,
the Park and Rec, REA, no,
No,
The
Park-
planners.
Park and Rec
Planners.
planners,
Watermelon Festival.
Watermelon Fest in the town, put in 4 each, and then they can use them at any of their events throughout the year.
Mhm.
And during the winter, they'd be stored at the shop, so to keep them.
Great, another building.
yeah. Picnic table building.
Just-
Not your boys.
I'm just teasing. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good. They're nice. From what, I mean, from what I've seen.
yeah,
Yeah.
the metal ones.
Okay. Make a motion to purchase, 4 of the folding picnic tables through Uline in the amount of $1,573.17.
A second.
Aye.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So the adoption of the 2026 budget 2026 budget will be September the 16th, 2025. Is that at 6? Is that 6:30 or 6?
6.
At 6 o'clock, September the 16th, 2025. You got anything, sir? Nothing? Just visiting? Chief Wade,
I'm good.
Yes.
go right ahead.
I have to say my name since we're
Yes.
live.
No, you're, Stacy, you're okay.
Stacy McClellan here to represent the REH board and just kind of see where we're at on funds, which I know you just said the final budget's next week or 2 weeks, so just seeing where we're at. I've gotten 3 different quotes back from our floor people for the gymnasium. Part of it is a wait and see on once we start tearing out the old floor, if they're able to keep the sleepers. We did have the mastic tested and it came back clean, it did not have asbestos in it, so we got that testing donated to us. They also don't know when they start pulling out the floor if more of that mastic is going to break, because it looks just like black glass. So the RH board was to meet Monday, but now I think we're moving that to Tuesday to kind of vote and try to pick which floor we're gonna go with. Hopefully the cheaper floor, if that one will work, but again, it's a wait and see, and then also when we tear the floor out, from history that I've been trying to find from people, they say there are drains around center court. So we're gonna try to tear up the least amount of mastic that we can to see if those drains are clogged or we need to put in more. But, I mean, we do need the assistance from the town and the park board to help fund this project. We have received some grants, we were denied the Toyota grant. Community Foundation doesn't announce until October. Little Titans did make a donation, Scott Chamber of Commerce and those three quotes, those three numbers do not include a demo. If we have to put down leveling agent, that's not included in that price either. They are gonna go with a smaller board, a 1.5 by 1.5 inch board, because you have less movement with contraction and swelling. So the floor will look a little different than what it's ever looked before because of that size. We're probably gonna have to, depending on the weather, when they come in, it needs to be a controlled environment humidity wise, so we might have to rent a big air conditioner blowers to cool it off in there and suck out the moisture, whatever. If you have a company that's gonna work with this, if we have to bring in dehumidifiers, those are pennies on a dollar for us. So there's a lot of still unknowns, so we just need to. If we have enough funds to put in AC units, then we could be open year round and make money year round and, not have to worry about the humidity damaging the floor. Hopstop did that, Fort Branch is doing that. That's what I have, so do you know how much money you have in the budget?
I do not.
Do you know how much money you proposed?
I mean, the budget, this money here, we wouldn't be able to touch till next year.
So the funds that the park board had, can we get that reappropriated or encumbered, or what's the right word? There's a form
Okay,
to
so
fill out, so we can
the
get that.
6,000, that was for the,
That's for the roof.
pay for the roof. So that was for the roof only, we can't do anything. They will not allow us to, no, it just goes back into their.
Because it was encumbered
it
from
was
last year.
encumbered.
For that, since we didn't use it for that, it has to go back to the state.
Mhm.
So that 6,000 is gone.
Let me go get my.
I think that was 6, right?
It was 6, yes, that was part of it, yeah. Okay, I just
Now-
talked to
now-
someone and they said there was a form that we could fill out, it would be a process, but it could be done. And I don't know all those ins and outs, I'm just asking.
I can be on, I honestly do not know either. I just was told that it goes back. Now, if there is a process, I don't,
know
maybe,
what that process would be, there might be, she'd have to call the state board of accounts.
yeah.
I would do some more investigation on my end and get back, but I was told by another clerk in another town that it could be done.
I just had a question. With Fort Branch going back each month and trying to get more money, have we tried doing that?
So I was at the county commissioners meeting this morning, requesting the Gibson County Cold TIP funds. And so they made a motion to move my request to the redevelopment meeting, so I'm attending that Monday night. But, some of those board members, I think are on board with that.
Good. Yeah, I feel like they just keep handing it over to Fort Branch, Taj Mahal, and it just.
I think we have like 16,000
So that's why I'm
this
here,
year.
I just letting you know that we do
7 to
have,
9.
we've
Okay,
made
so-
the deposit down on the floor,
7.
and they know they're on a tight timeline to have it done before Biddy Ball starts
I think
first
ours is
of
9.
November. So, the sooner I can get information and know how much money,
Well, I know,
And 9.
I don't think,
Use any of it?
No.
I don't remember
So
what we
that's
put in
16,000.
for the budget last year, but, or for this year, last year, for this year, that we're currently using.
I can talk to them.
Actually, I can pull, there's another 1,500, so that's 17,500.
From what?
CCI, building improvements. I got 1,500 there.
Well, we gotta be careful that we don't put ourselves in a bind later if something breaks down.
Yeah. That's not building.
And then next year we have quite a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, 12
Well, they give us how long you live.
yeah.
So it's a matter of whether we use it
Uh-huh.
for all of it or just one item.
Yeah. Right now, it's
40 something.
17,500.
17,500.
Mhm. But that will take everything the park's got, everything we have, and then I can pull another, I got another category I can pull out of, 1,500.
So how much do we have without? So that's not taking everything that the Parks Board uses, that's taking what we have to give the Park Board?
No.
No,
That's-
No,
it's the budget,
park.
it's the REH budget for both, 7,000 from the Parks Board and 9 from the town.
Okay.
So
And
that's,
then I
that's
can
the
pull
yearly
another
budget.
1,500.
That's the regular budget we've been pulling out of anyway. And then next year,
And we haven't touched that at all yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next year we have,
I was gonna say, I thought it was around 40. It could be like 34 or something.
Park and Rec.
So we haven't done anything with either one of these yet this year?
No.
No, we still got that. Okay, next year for park is 10,000.
So we calculated that last time.
12.
Is that town or CCI?
Uh-huh, that's a CCI.
So, we said 3 months.
And I got another
We
5.
can't give them that. We don't need them next year.
So the 12 is our regular town budget,
Uh-huh.
and then the 5 is that other improvements.
Uh-huh.
So next year it's about 27.
So this year we have room, barring any unforeseen situation, you know, this is, we've got 17,500. 7,000 from the Parks Board, so that's something the Parks Board would need to go through. 9,000 from the town, and then we have another fund, we got $1,500 in, as she says we can use. Next year, in the budget, pending adoption, we have 10,000 in the Parks and Rec, 12,000 in the town, and 5,000 in that extra fund, that other fund that we were talking about.
CCI.
This is part of pulling it all together to deal with the list that you had given us in
Mhm.
May. So, you know, depending on how we use that, it's gonna affect what you can get done.
So for this year,
This year is 17,500.
between that extra fund, town, and the park,
Mhm.
Mhm.
okay.
Now, again, that's, if you use it all on one item, we're done.
And that's the money that was set aside
That's our yearly budget.
for the REH Center.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll be awarded a couple of these other grants,
Mhm.
but,
That's where we stand now.
I mean, we're looking at the demo could run anywhere from
27.
18 to 30,000, depending on. And, if we have to put the floor leveler, going by the number he said, on that, on a project similar, that was 31,000. And then he said the flooring on top of it, so.
Have you, and I haven't been to the last couple of meetings, but do we have a time frame other than, I mean, I'm
They-
assuming we're not doing this in the winter.
No, they, are gonna try to come into September and bring the boards in and get them acclimated and hopefully have it done in October, so we're ready to go. It could be 4 to 5 weeks to install.
Okay.
And if they're gonna try to saw cut the floor to save the sleepers, which is a slower process, and we'll tack on a few more days. But even that might still pull those sleepers up, because what sample we did take out, even that started pulling those pins, because those are the original pins and they're a real thin nail, and they're going in at an angle into the concrete, so any pressure, they're afraid they're gonna pull up. been shimmied and leveled, because back then they used that mastic, and if that's damaged in other places, it's a big
Yeah.
wait and see game.
Has it ever had a new floor since the built school?
So, going through my history people, in the late sixties, early seventies, a section of the gym floor had been replaced, but not the entirety. Unless somebody knows something different than that. So I appreciate that amount, and we're gonna get there, we're gonna make it.
Good.
I just have to have like invoices, like of an amount, that way, you know, I can pay them. So,
I feel much better with what the trustees and some other funds that are coming in, and if we are awarded the community foundation grant, that should help also. And then if we can get any of that TIF money, that will be huge. So they require, we pay the deposit of $14,000, and they require 50, and then 40, and then the remaining at the end. And then hopefully, like you said, this will last way past our lifetime, and it's not our worry any longer.
Good, we can spend it on an electric bill.
Could be worse. Being Fort Branch paying their electric bill.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Angie, you got anything?
Yes.
Brought a visual, not a very good one, but. This is Paul Douglas's house, next to the Nazarene Church. And it says no parking. And I believe that is a personal sign that he has put up. And I know in Polly, he has signs everywhere, maybe it was just a joke. But on Sunday, when we have to park for church, and I'm not here to represent the church, I'm just here because there's 4 of us here that have family that go to the church who are all needing handicap parking, which is in front of the church, is only on Sundays. And they're taking that up where someone could be parking there.
So that's in front of a handicap spot?
No.
It's in front of his house.
Oh.
It's just,
What is that box?
I believe that is a money box for his wind chimes.
he sells them,
Oh.
so he's trying to keep that spot open. so
I
people
don't,
can
they
use it.
park there. And the only reason I realized that was when I went to church Sunday. They were parked there, and I had to turn around and come back and park on the other side, and when I came out from church, she was gone, the Cadillac was gone. And then I thought, oh, well, no one can park there because they see that sign. And my mom, for one, is on oxygen now, and she cannot walk that far, and I mean,
That needs to go bye-bye right now,
Yeah, just,
and it needs to not come back. Yeah.
yep.
Thank
That's
you.
not
I agree.
okay.
I-
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
mean,
And
They should
I
have
know
done
it's gonna
that.
be sticky, but is that money box on the, town's right away?
well, I'm sure it's on the right of way, but,
Yeah,
but
It doesn't matter.
I mean, they, it's still their property too, though. We just have
Yeah.
the right of way.
It's not. It's-
You're not
we-
supposed to put anything in our right of way, so, yeah, I know.
We don't have an ordinance for that.
You don't need an ordinance, it's a
No,
state
no, I'm
statute.
saying, that's what,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
we don't have one saying no park there, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, we don't have a no parking ordinance for
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry.
The only thing that we do have is for the handicap spots on Sunday only. So, yeah, just go ask him to remove that. politely. Scott, I'm sorry, is that all you had?
Yes.
You finished?
Take it down,
Okay.
hand it down.
Scott, you got anything? Scott? Pedro?
Yes, sir. What do we need to do to start looking at removing fluoride from the water in this town? Fluoride causes cancer. There are new studies showing that, and I would like to start something where we could look at this. I can provide you with the studies, and we can start looking at it. It's nothing but killing people, so we need to start thinking about removing fluoride from our water. It's not necessary, and it's proven beyond.
Well, so, I mean,
I spoke to Billy about it, he agrees with me, and I
So-
think we need to look at that.
so we know that Billy agrees with you, and we have all three received a lot of documentation from different places, that agree both ways. They agree it's good, and they agree it's bad. So we have kind of taken our time on, making a rash decision just to cut it.
There's a lot of very recent studies showing that it's not beneficial at all. It's very, very harmful to human beings, it doesn't matter if that's.
Children.
I can provide you with that, but I think we should revisit that and take a look and start seeing it.
I mean, I think even at one time we had opened it up
Yeah.
for comments, and there weren't enough people to,
I mean,
Maybe
we're talking about our
cared.
health, our children's health, our
Well,
pets' health.
there was some talk at one time that the state was going to mandate something.
Okay.
And that's what me and Billy were talking about, so we were kinda also waiting to see if something happened there and we'd fall underneath that umbrella, and, you know, there would be.
Do we need a mandate from, do we have to wait for the state?
no, we do not.
No, we don't have to, we don't have to, we were just waiting for it to see if they were gonna do that at that time.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want, I can provide you printouts, and Bob has all of that available, and it'll show you that. I mean, we're talking some really bad stuff, and,
Yeah.
you know, we're halfway out, but our children are still living here, you know?
We will look at it again. So yes, you can bring
Right.
whatever information you've got, and we'll take whatever information anybody else has, both ways. Whether you're for it or against it, you're more than welcome to supply us with the information, and we will look at it. Right?
Yeah.
We know there are people that are concerned about it, and there are people that want to keep it, so. I kinda think at this point, the information that I've got has still got me sitting about midway, because I can see both sides, so. But if you have new developments, absolutely, we'll take a look at it,
I will prepare some.
and revisit it. But the one thing that we wanted to make sure that we were not doing is we were not taking it out just because it was costing money.
No, it's
Yeah,
not about money, it's
so,
about our health.
But I just wanna make that clear, and I
It's about
understand
our-
that.
It's about our health, it's not about money, in my opinion.
Okay. Thank you. Vanessa, you have anything?
No.
Corey? Mr. Sheridan?
I'm good.
I do not.
You didn't even let me say your name. I'm good. So with that, if there's nothing else, I will make a motion to adjourn the September 2nd, 2025 meeting at 7:20 PM.